Air Force One is literally a flying fortress, towering above other aircraft, as swift as an F-16 fighter jet, and serves as a bunker in case of a nuclear attack. This aircraft is the epitome of unshakable security in the world. Welcome to the explained video on Air Force One. Whether it's a short hop or a long journey, Air Force One is always prepared to transport the President of the United States anywhere in the world. While the term Air Force One can refer to any plane the President travels on, it has become synonymous with the iconic Boeing 747-200B. Yes, there are two of these custom-made aircraft, upgraded by the U.S. military. These birds don't come cheap, costing over $206,000 per hour to operate. Standing stories high, 36 meters in length, longer than any commercial jet, and weighing a whopping 378,000 kilos each, Air Force One can reach a maximum altitude of 45,100 feet. Its Air Force designation is VC-25, with tail numbers 28,000 and 29,000. Now, let's take a peek inside. The 4,000 square feet of floor space is spread across 3 decks. The upper deck is a high-tech telecommunications center, acting as a mobile command center. The lower deck serves as a cargo hold with a self-contained baggage handling system, while the middle deck is where the real action happens. In the quiet forward area lies the presidential suite, housing the presidential office and a bedroom with a private shower. You can spot the president's personal quarters by the star-patterned carpet on the floor, the Flying Oval Office. Right outside is an area for the Secret Service, followed by the Situation Room, marked by a change in carpet to stars, the Skies Situation Room. Fun fact, white phones are for unclassified calls, while beige phones secure the lines. Moving forward, there are quarters for 70 passengers, work areas, a conference and dining room, and not one but 2 kitchens. But wait, there's more. Air Force One always has a doctor on board, equipped with an operation room filled with the latest medical equipment, an extra supply of the President's blood type, and special vaccinations in case of emergencies. Now, let's talk defense. Air Force One resides in a super-secure hangar at Joint Base Andrews, just outside Washington, D.C. The base is fortified with military checkpoints and 2 additional layers of fencing. Surprisingly, according to the military, Air Force One is safer in the sky than on the ground. Why? Because it can embark on a 14,315-kilometer journey in one go, and with mid-air refueling capabilities, it can stay in flight almost indefinitely. Its top speed of 965 kilometers per hour makes it faster than an F-16, as noted by a pilot escorting it during 9/11. This flying fortress is heavily modified and can withstand air-to-air missiles, ground-to-air missiles, and even possible drone attacks. The body and windows are armor-plated, each exit equipped with its own retractable staircase to avoid sabotage once on the ground. But the features don't end there. Radar jammers, player ejection to thwart heat-seeking missiles, protection against electromagnetic pulses, and more, all classified, contribute to Air Force One's defense systems. Now, let's shift our focus to security. Whether it's a short domestic flight or a long-haul international journey, every flight is a mission meticulously planned to the last detail. Air Force One commands its own airspace, with non-presidential aircraft required to maintain a distance of 3 nautical miles or 5.5 kilometers. Various aircraft, including helicopters and security services, precede Air Force One, especially on international trips. This entourage includes the C-17 Globemaster carrying the presidential motorcade and the Beast. Trailing behind is the Doomsday plane, an E for Advanced Airborne Command Post, serving as an airborne nuclear bunker and war room for nuclear emergencies. Contrary to popular belief, Air Force One doesn't have a fighter jet escort unless there's a crisis or a media showcase. You won't find it at ordinary airports either. It always lands at secure military bases, carefully evaluated and prepped by the Secret Service, weeks ahead. And yes, even air traffic control plays its part, diverting any flight scheduled to arrive around the same time. The meticulous security protocols ensure the safety of the President and the aircraft. Now, let's unveil the secret crew. Air Force One is operated and maintained by the Presidential Airlift Group, where pilots and crew undergo extensive training for various scenarios, collaborating closely with the Secret Service. The crew includes 2 pilots, a navigator, and an engineer. Security measures are taken seriously, with simulated attack training conducted before significant events like presidential inaugurations. The crew also learns evasive maneuvers in case of an attack, as demonstrated during President Nixon's visit to Syria in 1974. Lastly, let's fast.